Good morning. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Wearing a little vintage fashion here, kind of channeling the 1940s I am today. It's so much fun. Listen, it's been an interesting full cycle in the moon. I went from a full moon with a group of witches out in the Salt Flats Desert 29 days ago, and we did a salt bowl ceremony, and it was so phenomenal, so powerful. And this moon has caused a lot of people to have some real movement, some real shifts in their energy. And so because of that, I drew a card, and here's what the card says today. By the way, these cards are postcards from the spirit. Jeanette Reed Colette, I think that's her name. Anyway, here's what the card has to say. Dearest you, isn't it amazing how things seem to come around full circle in ways you could not possibly have planned? You wonder how a dream could die, only to be resurrected years later when you're really ready. You thought it was time back then, but your wisdom knows better than your small self, whose desires are unmet. Now here you are with a new opportunity to do things from a different, more mature perspective. We want you to trust in this new opportunity for rebirth. You will be called in two directions, and the one that is unfamiliar will be the right one. In the unknown spaces, the uncharted places of infinite potential, we are waiting to guide you into your fullest life. Big bounty will come if you remain in the present. You have come full circle, and now you can see that everything changes, is made new, and is given new hope. Loving you always. On that, I wanted to remind you of something that Matthew McConaughey said when he was being interviewed about his book, Green Lights. By the way, if you haven't read the book, it will shift your thinking. So I highly suggest that you take a look at it. He says, sometimes it doesn't matter what choice you make, just make one and move the needle. Each no moves you closer to a yes if you learn from the no. And I think if there was anything that was a fallout or a take apart or a takeaway from having read his book, it is failure is the lesson. Failure is the opportunity. It is not the end. So if you're feeling creative, you're feeling a shift in the cosmos, maybe, just maybe, this is your time. Take advantage of this new moon, this full moon, and start shifting your thinking and get some wind beneath your wings and soar. Have a great Thursday. Loving you from here.